Ouch. What's up, everybody? I am Luke from the Master Sword Valley. Welcome back to more Let's Play Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we got here to Dragon Roost Island. We were entrusted to calm a raging dragon. And we sorted a bunch of mail and sent a letter home for someone else who is a mailman. Anyway, in this episode, we are going to head off to meet up with Medli. Want to get to Dragon Roost Cavern? I got some bad news for you. The bridge is out. There's no way to even get inside. I'm sure you'll understand once you've seen it yourself. As for swimming across, well, you need water for that. Talks about how a pond is all dried up, so we got to go see this for ourselves. But this is the only really way we can go, and this is kind of the only way that leads to a cavern in here. And I'm gonna get gunk in my hair from doing this. This better be a good meetup session, Medli, or I'm gonna have some words for you. You actually came. Wow. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked it if I didn't. I asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see, this place, there used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the great Valoo, he became Valoo, not Baloo. He became so angry, and in his rage, he plugged up the spring basically with this giant boulder. But where in my mind? Tell me, how was Prince Kamali? That's exactly how he was. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was Great Valu's former attendant, and now it is Medli's turn. And of course, she passed away. When I possessed some of her strength, sure, Prince Kamali would have felt more secure. She needs our help, and we gotta help her. Want to get to the small shrine up by Dragon Roost, but that's too high. She needs to get some wind under her wings. So we got to help her, and what we got to do here is actually kind of cool. So we got to pick her up, and we got to make sure the wind is blowing in the correct direction so we can get her up onto that ledge here. Trust me, you're going to have a much better time if you stand up here. I believe you're also supposed to do this as well. So we got to wait for the wind to face the correct direction, and we need to toss Medli in that direction. Failed. And I kind of like this here, how whenever she gets like hits a wall, she'll get like all dizzy and such. I kind of like that. Let's try this again. Throw again. There, she made it. Okay, at least you needed my help for that again. Okay, thank you. Thank you, as that beetle guy would say. And I think now I'm able to climb Dragon Roost and read the Great Valoo. I don't think you'll be able to if you all claim that he's raging. Like a person with confidence, what if anything happens to me, please look after Kamali. And to remember her as a commemorate in case she ever dies, she gives us an empty bottle. But it's a good thing she does, because this thing has a ton of different uses for us. It's probably the Zelda game, the item across the mini games to have the most uses in any Zelda game here. And it's got its own subscreen as well. So we're gonna drag that up right there. What we need to do is grab ourselves some water right here. Now all the water will turn into basically the same ordinary water. Even if you go out into the ocean and fill it up with salt water, it'll still turn into that basic water right there. How that works, I kind of don't know really. But now that we have this water, we may have noticed these plants over here. These are withered bomb flowers right here, which we want to take the water and use it. And it'll sprout freshly made bomb flowers. So we want to pick this up and throw it down there. Maybe not in the water. Want to pick up a bomb and throw it. Want to land it on that rock and it'll blow up. And there we go. We have refilled the pond. We have refilled the spring of water. Excuse me. Ah, so pretty. I just dropped water on myself. This freaking water bottle I'm using, man. You guys can't see it at home, but I have this this Gatorade water bottle that I've been using for a while, and almost every time it always finds a way to drip on me, no matter how much I twist it shut. It's getting annoying. Thankfully, it's only dropping water on my clothes and not like sticky soda or whatever, but it's fine, whatever. So as you can see, now that we filled it up with water, we can reach the other side and also go after Medli. Got some pots here with just some basic green rupees. Kind of helps me because I need to get my rupees back up after spending them all with Beetle. Now we gotta play some Bombsketball. I don't know if it's a fan favorite game in Mario Party. I don't know if it got repurposed into the top 100 or not, but apparently I suck at it. Toss in there. There we go. All right. So we have filled up the spring again. We have lowered these platforms. And now it is time for us to go off to our next dungeon. Cue the intro.
Yes, we must embrace our inner Rito and become one with them as we take on the next dungeon of the game, Dragon Roost Cavern. This dungeon is going to be 4 floors in length, making it twice as big as the Four-Legged Fortress. More of an actual dungeon this time. As you can see, we have a lot of keys to collect this time, as well as our typical staple dungeon map and compass. We do get a special item for this, typical of Zelda dungeons. That 4th item there is known as the Big Key. Why they switched it from Ocarina of Time to this game, like name-wise, I don't really get it. But it's the staple, just give you access to the boss. Anyway, let's see if we can find Medli and calm Valoo.
Welcome to Dragon Roost Cavern. Right off the bat, we have 2 purple stone guys and a green stone guy who's covered by mold and such. We also have that dragon mural up there, which a lot of people might speculate, at least I speculate, that to be a mural to Volvagia, the subterranean lava dragon that was in the fire temple, basically the kind of housed within Death Mountain itself in Ocarina of Time. I mean, like, what other green dragon is there that has like that lizard long kind of look? Most dragons we've seen technically earlier in the timeline are like actual dragons, like the dragons of Skyward Sword and things like that and such. And even Valoo himself looks like that. Anyway, I'll kind of go into my theory about this place later, but right off the bat, we got some bokoblins again. They're fighting with fire. I can't fight things with fire. Who knows that if I won't get burned? How to get burned? You guys apparently got burned because you don't know how to fight. Fight a kid, no less. Haha. So we take him out, and we actually need there. Oh, another joy pendant. Nice. I believe these are supposed to be Deku sticks, but there's kind of something about that that's kind of odd about it. You can light them by going to these torches right here and just doing it like that, basically. But yeah, kind of going back in this place, I feel like this place would have taken this dungeon more or less would have taken inspiration from the fire temple of Ocarina of Time, considering that there's murals to Volvagia here, and just the fact that, well, I mean, you're already dealing with fire, and you already saw like something else, which I guess I probably like won't spoil and such. I mean, technically you saw it twice because of the trailer in the beginning. Anyway, open up this chest, we get ourselves a small key. 1 of 4. There's quite a few keys in this dungeon, probably the most in the dungeon. Actually, I forgot to put on the map right here to show us we got 4 floors to deal with. Anyways, you can see here, this is primarily a fire dungeon first, instead of starting us off with a forest dungeon like most games. Also, unlike games like Phantom Hourglass, you know, things like that. Welcome to the main room. A huge room with boiling hot lava and lots of artifacts as well that happen to take on strange creature faces. Yeah, not really that fun. For some reason, there's these random skulls right here, which I really gotta wonder if these are actually Rito or if these are supposed to be like Hylians and such. Because the fact that they're like human and don't resemble any sort of like bird or anything. But how they got in here makes no sense. Like, do they jump in the lava but detach their head just in time so that their head will live on without a body or something? To be fair, they're not exactly Stalfos skulls either. But anyway, right here, we have no enemies. These are keys. Whoa! Don't you dare knock me off into lava. Keys right here are kind of annoying. All you have to fight them with is your sword and telescope, and I don't know, maybe your bottle can do something to them. I don't really know, but they're kind of annoying because they basically just swarm on you here. And like I said, all you have to fight them with is your sword. They're typical classic Zelda enemies from days of old, really. Boom. Blow that up. To reveal the way to go and such. Now we gotta do another mechanic, which are these water jars right here. As you would guess, especially if you play Pokemon, fire is weak to water. So we throw a water jug and it cools the lava, creating a platform for us. Kind of a cool mechanic. And one thing I forgot to mention as we get this chest here, this Dragon Roost Cavern was actually one of the few playable areas in the demo of the Zelda collection on GameCube. We got ourselves a dungeon map right here, so now we can see the full layout of this place right here. If I bring our attention down to the gamepad right here, we got a lot of stuff to deal with. 4 floors of it all, like I had already mentioned and such. We got a lot of rooms as well. One thing that I do like is how the game, I don't know if this is present in the original GameCube version, but they specify the transition to various floors from here, which I do kind of like. All right, let's throw that over there. Somehow that worked. I don't know how, because it's like phasing through the wall right there. But yeah, this is one of the few playable areas in the demo of this game. And right here, That guy is a Choo-Choo, another classic Zelda enemy of old. He will ambush you if you continue to climb up top, and he also drops Chew Jelly. Remember that potion shop that I mentioned but didn't go inside of on Windfall? This is where you can take the goos that come out of Choo-Choos. You can take them there and have them basically turned into potions. But yeah, demos. This is one of the few playable areas in the demo of that game, along with the first half of the Forsaken Fortress. Yes, we're going to be returning there, and exploration of Windfall, which also included, the ability to sail to Dragon Roost Island and such. Anyway, gonna go ahead and steal your sword from you, and since this sword is better, one thing he can do that your puny sword cannot is break through the wood. Because I guess steel is stronger than grass, considering that like most of wood things are associated with grass. But to be fair, that is Pokemon logic and not Zelda logic, but you know what I mean. We got more Chew Jellies right here. Spin attack! You can do spin attacks with the big weapons and such. You can do it with the wooden sticks too, so you can also do it with this. Go in here, get ourselves a second small key, which is nice, which is really nice. I guess as we're going through here again, I could also talk about something else. Like, obviously, there's like kind of what I thought about how this dungeon may take some architecture things from the Fire Temple from Ocarina of Time, but that doesn't mean that the Rito or Gorons are like evolved form of Gorons here. No, they're definitely more of like an evolved form of Zoras, which we'll definitely see like later on here. Now, I'm gonna see if I can do this first try. Okay, I did it first try. You're supposed to do that. Like, that's how the game wanted you to do it. But if you're having a lot of trouble with it, just do a charged spin attack like that. Like that. And you'll have a much easier time hitting them. So if you like run out of rocks and you don't have to like leave the room and such. Anyway, we're back in the main room, so we can go over this way where this locked door was and open it up. No, I was gonna leave the lock there. Right over here, this is something for later. So remember that. It'll be very, very important later. No freaking, we can't do anything about it. So we're just going to press on. I did not mean to counterattack on a Choo-Choo of all things, but hey, I'll run with it. And that right there, getting very close to that. Because as soon as you go up here, you're going to have that guy who's going to, once again, try and ambush you. So we're going to go and take him out, and we're going to beat him up with his own weapon. All right, do that. Go. Spin attack. Spin attack! Haha! I beat you with a stick of wood. How does that make you feel? Dead? Okay. I'm gonna take this fire and light this up because he didn't give us a sword to break the wood. And it somehow only burns the wood that is encasing the switch, not the wood around it, considering that, you know, the frame around it is also made of wood. Does it make sense? No. Let's go on. And we're finally outside. Sadly, we don't get the awesome Dragon Roost Island music here, and we kind of just get generic cave music here, which is kind of a shame. Now right here is another case of odd Nintendo logic right here. Look at this. Notice that brown part of the wood, right? If I go up here and I just kind of wait for a second. No, don't go up. Don't go up, Link. Look at this. This lava is shooting out through a wooden ladder. It just scorches it a little bit. How did that even make sense? I don't really get it. But right here we have a new enemy. We've technically seen these guys before on Outset when they were carrying bokoblins here to fight us. But we're finally getting a chance to fight one on our own. This is a Kargarok. No, I did not mean to do that. Ow. Okay, going back up. All right. So once again, we get to view some odd Nintendo logic here. By once again seeing lava get shoot out through a wooden ladder. How does that even make sense? I don't know. But I might not, great. I might have to send my gamepad in for repairs, sadly. Yeah, these guys are kind of annoying as well because like all you had to fight them with is your sword when they get close to you. They also have a chance of dropping this, the golden feather. We heard about this from a Rito last episode who said he wanted some. So we're gonna want to collect these. You really want to collect 20 of them because it gives you basically 100 rupees and a piece of heart if you do so. So we want to do that. And right here we have, this isn't technically more Nintendo logic right here. It's kind of cool looking effect. I think it was almost a similar effect that was used in the beginning of Majora's Mask when you first like encounter Skull Kid and he turns into a Deku. It's kind of cool though, but you basically just, I think that thing alternates with that thing down there. Kind of it does. I'm not really sure, but just avoid that. Now we got shimmy by grabbing on and holding on for dear life. Try that in real life. See how much you can hold on. No, don't really. Okay. So we do that there. Don't press A because you don't want to drop and lose a heart. Now, I don't know why those birds are making that sound. Like that's nowhere near close to a bird sound. Whoa. That was close. Okay. Boy. Got another bomb. Come on, Link. Stop doing this. Okay. I might have to project might have to go on hold for a while because the movement, the left joystick is being really odd. Like sometimes it's just not working for me. And here we have kind of a staple of the game, which is block puzzles. But in this room, there's also a bit of a secret right here. Pull these blocks out just one notch right here. We can go back here and crouch down. We can get quite a few rupees doing this. Right here, there's a yellow that's 10. Here's 11. Grumble, grumble, you green rupee. There's 21 right there. There's 22. Here is 32. Really nice. Really nice. Knife. I don't know. We come right there. Now you can't go back in because you can only go in holes that are on the ground. That's what she said. And doing that, you can never go back into there, but it's not like it'll really gain you much of anything as, you know, you close it off and you already got all the rupees. No duh. Now right here, these rats right here, I don't believe they're, I know there's a specific kind of rat called like a bomb chew later, but right here, what we can do is we can actually, hey, get out of here. Get out of here with that. We can stand in front of a rat hole and throw the bait. And we can lure a rat out, which, doing so, delicious. Hey, I got something real good I'll sell to you, for real. What'll it be for you? He can give you some various items. He can actually give you bait after you just gave him a scoop of all-purpose bait. Really weird of him to do that. But I'm not really gonna buy anything. We're so weak anyway. Cheapskate! He did sell a blue potion, which I'm gonna say now is definitely one of the best potions, probably the best potion in the game. And right here, the King of Reliance somehow got hold of this stone that Tetra gave us right here. Somehow he's related to the pirates, I don't know. But he's basically just telling us the instructions about like throwing our bait out in front of the rat nest so that, you know, we can buy stuff from them. Does it make sense? Not really. How the rats like carry that, I don't really understand. But we have another chest here. Open it up, Link. And here with the special animation is going to be the dungeon's compass. There we go. I knew that from memory. Now looking at the map, we can see where all the treasure chests are and such. I'm just going to go and pause to show this. So we got a few on the first floor, obviously. The third floor is where the boss room is. You can see that skull right there. So we got quite a few things to work with now that we have the compass. Did not mean to pause the game again. All right. So grab one of these. We're going to need to because there's another boarded area over there and you can see a chest. So light the torch. Light it up. I'm on fire! How did that miss? Somebody call 911. Shorty fire burning on the wood floor. Wah! Works for me. I kind of failed my first joke, but I made it up with a second joke. And with that, we get our third small key. I know, like I said, kind of quite a few keys that you've also seen in the title card for this dungeon. It kind of took inspiration from another YouTuber who did that a long time ago with their Zelda Let's Play. But I liked it. How it gave us instructions like right off the bat here. Now we're outside again, and we have another face with one of these Kargarok birds. Thankfully, the stairs aren't. By the way, easiest key to get. Just roll. Not like that. I did not mean to do that, man. Jump up here. Jump up again. I guess not roll this time. Just get in there. And the figure that bird's face is freaking hilarious. But we get our last small key right here. Oh boy. No. Oh, no. Oh, that's close. Okay. All right. Get over here, you bird. I want to get the golden feather. If you even drop it, that is. Come on. Get over here. Get over here. Oh boy. Don't be over a ledge. No. You're not gonna drop a feather, are you? Damn it. It's lost forever. Oh, well, we can get plenty more later. Remember when I said that I like talking about lighting on certain characters in this game? This is the room that I talked about that I was waiting for specifically right here. How, just look at the lighting on Link. Like how the light bounces off of Link and how the characters actually look better like this. Get out of here. I kill you with wood. I kill you all with wood. Die already. Die. Dude, just die. Die. Oh, good God. Okay. Okay, get down to my level and just die. All right. Die already. God, that took way longer than I was expecting it to. See why I say bats are annoying in this game? Yeah. They are not really that fun. We light that up, and we also burn this here. We also get this chest, which is going to give us a joy pendant. Yay! I knew what that was before opening the chest. I am a super Zelda nerd in that sense. All right. Now, we want to come out here, obviously, light the torches. Somehow, wood torches respond to metal bar mechanisms being opened right here. Now, right here is a mechanic that was kind of brought back in a different sort of demeanor in Twilight Princess, which is this right here. If we blow this up, we get access to this pot, which there was a teleporter pot at the beginning of the dungeon that we could use, and this basically allows us to teleport to here. There's a pot at the beginning, middle, and end of the dungeon, so we have midway teleporter pots to easily navigate the dungeon. So you need to quit and save. This is your way of doing so. Die. Stupid bat. Okay. Hey, die. Okay. Now that we made it quite far here, I think I'm going to go ahead and call things right here. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, I don't know why I said super something. Next time on Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, we are going to continue on through Dragon Roost Cavern and hopefully see if we can catch up to Medli. We haven't seen her anywhere here yet. See you guys then.